For real?
Yeah.
When?
I got it. So I want to bring y'all this video on PJ Washington and give y'all an update on his career and also talk about him rejecting Brittany Renner. So if y'all don't know, just recently PJ decided to make an interesting post on his Instagram story before he went on vacation to Sophia, St. Lucia, and you can tell he was feeling really irritated about the situation because he literally typed, "Don't hit my phone." Then a few hours after that, he then posted a picture with Elisa being on a plane heading to the Caribbean, while also having a smirk on his face. So in my opinion, he was definitely talking about Brittany Renner because we all know she's his ex, and on top of that, his baby mother as well. The thing about Brittany and PJ's situation is that we all know they officially ended up falling off a couple years ago after PJ decided to call it quits with her. Around that time, he was really expressing his feelings a lot on social media about her, as well as posting multiple quotes relating to how he was feeling, because you could tell he really was rocking with Brittany at first. He literally met her in college, being a freshman at Kentucky. So she clearly was his first main girl that he really did like. That's why Brittany claimed he wanted her to move in with him and also have his first child while still being only 22 years old. And we all know PJ is currently 24, about to turn 25 years old this month. So things just didn't work out for PJ and Brittany at all throughout that time period, including everything getting blown out of proportion, dealing with their problems with social media being involved. That's why he went ahead and moved on with Elisa not too long after his breakup with Brittany. And they've been going strong ever since. And honestly, it's really obvious that Brittany been trying her hardest to get back in the picture with PJ because he will always let everyone know what he got going on. When you think about it, ever since PJ made that post throughout this past weekend, Brittany Renner has not been active on social media at all. And on top of that, PJ is currently in the Caribbean with Elisa, which he has been flexing off the vibes really heavy and also posting pictures on his Instagram showing his love for her. So he clearly been rocking with Elisa a lot because this is not the first time he has done this for her. He has done this literally multiple times throughout their relationship. It's just the difference this time is that PJ decides to throw shots at Brittany for trying to hit up his phone before he went on vacation. So Brittany clearly already knew he was heading out for vacation, and it seemed like she was feeling some type of way. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just giving y'all my assumption on the post PJ made because I don't see who else he would be talking about, and that's why I decided to bring you guys this video because that did catch my eye. I really feel like Brittany do still be trying to get back with PJ because she has shown her regrets and also took some accountability as well, which all I can do is respect her for that. But the thing is, now that Elisa has been in the picture, she literally took her spotlight. Because when you think about it, everything PJ is doing with Elisa right now, he definitely would have been doing it with Brittany if they didn't fall off. And most likely she already knows that. Because if he was actually talking about her on his Instagram story, then I would not be surprised at all. There's even a whole TMZ article that came out about his vacation. So the media clearly likes PJ's relationship with Elisa because they never really get any negative feedback. And if y'all are not informed on how they met, basically right after PJ ended things with his ex, him and Elisa then got locked in shortly after, and a few months after that, they both then decided to go on Instagram Live and explain to everyone on how they met, and Elisa and her friend went ahead and told everyone they met outside of the club. So PJ met her at a club just like how he met Brittany Renner. The only difference is that Brittany is a few years older than him, while Elisa is around his age. So it is interesting on how he did the exact same thing to find his new relationship. And we all know for PJ Washington's situation with free agency, he currently is still a free agent because he has not had an agreement with the Charlotte Hornets with a new contract. And on top of that, no other teams has also came forward as well with an offer sheet to sign him. The thing about PJ Washington's situation is that he's looking for around 18 to 20 million per year on his next contract. So he clearly wants to get paid more, as well as preferring to stay with the Charlotte Hornets. But the problem is, the Hornets don't think he is worth that much of money. They are looking at him around the $12 million range with a mid-level exception because he is not an all-star caliber player for them. So they are not trying to give up that extra money. So if they can't come to an agreement with PJ Washington's contract as well as other teams due to cap space, then PJ Washington most likely might have to sign his qualifying offer with the Charlotte Hornets that would basically have him on a one-year contract for $8.5 million, just like how Miles Bridges did not too long ago. So they are still locked in as teammates, even though Miles did take a year off away from the team. It honestly would be dope to see them both return with the Hornets next season, because I feel like they would have a chance to make a playoff push. When you think about it, each year PJ Washington is getting better with his game by bringing up his stats, while Miles Bridges on the other side is coming back for a revenge year. And on top of that, Melo just signed a max deal and stated that he wants to win MVP next season. So the Charlotte Hornets are definitely bringing their main pieces back, as well as adding some more players to their roster by drafting Brandon Miller and also Amari Bailey. So for PJ Washington, if no other teams, including the Hornets, don't decide to give him the contract he wants, then he just need to go ahead and sign his qualifying offer with the Hornets for one more year, ball out with them next season by helping them win games and bringing up his numbers, and by next summer, I can see him getting the money he really wants. So we're going to see on what happens. I definitely want y'all to leave your comments and opinions below on how you feel about this, evolving with PJ's contract and also his relationship situation. How do y'all feel about his connection with Elisa as well? I know I made a few videos on them in the past. Make sure y'all go check it out. It does seem like PJ likes her a lot because he's always showing her off, and I feel like he does that for multiple reasons. Not just because he likes her and everything. I really do feel like he knows Brittany Renner be watching everything he do. So in my opinion, PJ definitely got the upper hand when it comes to both of them because everything is on his timing now. At first, he used to always be in his feelings about things he had going on, but now he's way more nonchalant and just be doing him. And Brittany knows that. That's why she probably did make that phone call when she found out he was heading to the Caribbean with Elisa. Leave your comments and opinions below on how you feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you press the notification bell. T-Game, we out.
What am I drinking? Some juice. It's that Get Right juice. How did I know she was the one? It's a feeling. It's a feeling you get, for sure.
All done.
Did I find some good food out here? Yeah, I mean, somewhat, I guess.
Look at all the damn bugs.
Yeah, I know. The bugs enjoying the food more than we is.
For real?
Yeah.
When?
I got it.
You lying.
I'm faithful to my woman.